So, one of the things that I've been thinking about a lot is death.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not start the video off with death. The algorithm's not gonna like that.
That's true. What I meant to say was currently I've been thinking a lot about how I'm going to die.
Dude, that's even worse. Can we not start this video off so morbid? Come on. Sunshine, happy thoughts, rainbows.
Okay, fine. One of the things that's been on my mind was how long can I continue to live a life that I can be fully involved in?
Much better.
Why is there such a steep decline in a person's health when they reach a certain age? And when I mean steep, I mean a completely rapid decline.
Oh yeah, I can't even cough without worrying that like my back's gonna go out. Oh god. Oh.
Oh, okay. Like 1 year, they're working to support their family. Then, fast forward 2 years later, they're struggling with diabetes, cardiovascular issues, or even scarier, cancer. Having a background in healthcare and having loved ones personally affected by it, I continue to think about it all the time. Like, how can I continue to have the same level of energy and endurance as I get older versus reaching an age where everything goes to complete crap? I've seen people who are bodybuilders and other healthy individuals have a sharp decline once they reach a certain age. It got to a point where I literally started researching on what can help me fully enjoy my life as long as I can. Now, I know we all have to live in the moment and be present in the now, and that is something that I continue to try to center myself around. But I couldn't shake the thought of what I could do to maximize how I feel physically and mentally if I'm lucky to be alive for a long time.
Dude, you've got to stop that.
Sorry. Last time I promise. Maybe. So one word that keeps popping up when I was researching was longevity, and the person that keeps popping up was Peter Attia. Now I have heard his name before in one of those motivational videos you see on YouTube, but it turns out he has just released a book called Outlive, which talked about exactly what was on my mind. Cool. Am I done now? Can I move on to the
No,
four
no, we
takeaways?
need to talk about
Oh,
Peter first.
okay.
Peter. All right. Peter Attia is a Canadian physician that had spent a lot of his time dedicating to helping his patients find longevity. He released his New York Times best-selling book, Outlive, which I forgot to bring today. That was in 2023 to walk readers through what he had discovered from his research, as well as helping transition from medicine 2.0 to medicine 3.0. And I'll explain that later in the video. And by later in the video, I mean right now. One of the biggest things that Attia writes about is medicine 3.0. So, what's the difference between 2.0, where we are at right now, versus 3.0? The biggest difference is going from the current reactive treatment of disease states versus proactive treatments. Imagine this: you go to your doctor because you've been having a lot of headaches, frequent urination, and dizziness. They run a bunch of tests and diagnose you with type 2 diabetes. This is the reactive part of medicine 2.0, and the most common reason why we see such health decline in people as they get older. Things just start to pile up health-wise, and they immediately start to see their energy levels shoot down. Now imagine if the doctors and patients had run lab tests and exercised proper lifestyle habits to help prevent the occurrence of diabetes. Maybe the test said that you were a high-risk patient for diabetes, but the good news is that we have time to reverse it by addressing lifestyle changes, or even running pre-diagnostic tests for cancer markers to see if there's a chance that a patient may develop a certain type of cancer. Attia argues that by addressing these four foundations, as well as adding specific diagnostic lab exams, many patients can maximize their longevity. There are four important things that Attia goes over in this book that can help your longevity. A disclaimer: this is not medical advice, as you probably already would have guessed. As a former pharmacist, though, there are many things that we agree with Peter on, so we wanted to share these with you. The first is nutrition. Nutrition as a foundation. Yeah, I'm sure you eye rolled when you heard this before because it's something that's been ingrained into our minds through social media. But if you notice, I didn't say diet, but rather nutrition. Attia emphasizes the importance of a nutrient-dense diet, rich in whole foods such as vegetables, healthy fats, and high-quality proteins. And to be honest, we all know what healthy foods are and what aren't. But if you're anything like me, it's hard to really enjoy the healthy food once the motivation wears off. Then you won't be able to convince yourself that a handful of green beans is just like eating a handful of french fries. Like, I know I should be eating an apple instead of a donut, but my brain says, hey, why not get an apple fritter, huh? Best of both worlds, am I right? This is where Attia explains why we just need to slowly start to implement a healthy, nutritious plan. But whether you're following a low carb, Mediterranean, or intermittent fasting approach, prioritizing nutrition can support cellular health and longevity. He says you can choose whatever blend of diet you like if that's your thing, as long as there are proper vitamins coming from the natural sources. But if you really want a proper diet that is Attia approved, it would be the Mediterranean plan, which I tried for a solid 2 weeks before giving up because I can only have so much olive oil.
And the key takeaway number 2 is exercise for longevity. Regular physical activity is essential for maintaining optimal health as well as extending lifespan. Attia discusses that benefits of both aerobic and resistance training, highlighting the importance of incorporating movement into your daily routine to enhance your cardiovascular health and preserve muscle mass. Sure, but you might ask me, Tapas, what exact workouts should I do? And my answer is, it depends. He goes through multiple science-based studies on the benefits of aerobic and resistance trainings. For the aerobic part, he emphasizes training in your zone 2 cardio. Now you might ask yourself, how do I track that? First, you grab a cheap heart rate monitor or an overly expensive notification blaster like mine. Then you find your zone. I'll drop a link to a site that will tell you exactly that. Finally, you start doing at least 150 minutes of this every single week.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
But the funny thing is that you do. I thought there was no way as well, that I could never do zone 2 if I just have to keep doing exercise workouts nonstop. But if you just climb stairs and just walk, that should do it. And this helps the heart more than doing those crazy HIIT workouts that you see glamorized on social media. Finally, doing some muscle resistance or lifting weights, that's probably gonna be the second best thing for you. And this isn't meant to be like where you get into this bro swole status. It's rather to just preserve your muscles to give you the strength necessary for longevity. Most people start to experience muscle weakness when it leads them to walking, or they start to have a limp or arm pain when they're just doing basic tasks. But working out those muscles at least 3 times a week can help significantly prevent that. Again, the point of working out here is not to get the 6-pack abs, but to prepare your body for the future. If you happen to get 6-pack abs because of it, that's the bonus.
No 6-pack here, but I will give you takeaway number 3. Prioritizing sleep. Quality sleep is crucial for overall well-being and longevity. Attia explores the science of sleep and offers practical strategies for improving sleep hygiene and maximizing restorative sleep. Just like with exercise, there is a state of sleep that we need to strive for, and that is getting that deep sleep where your body is fully at rest. From establishing a consistent sleep schedule to creating a relaxing bedtime routine, optimizing sleep can enhance cognitive function, mood, and immune function. Oh yeah, I don't have that. I personally have found that listening to some sleep music and reading helps me fall asleep. Also, trying to stay away from your phone, especially at night, is a great way to fall into deep sleep. I have found that after late night social media sessions, I went to bed much more stressed or more worried, which either only gave me REM sleep or core sleep. So I've been trying to prioritize reading and having a proper sleep schedule. Dude, wake up.
Oh, sorry. Takeaway number 4, stress management and resilience. The final and most important thing that we must manage is our mental health. And just like the other takeaways, you're probably saying, I knew that already. But why? It's been scientifically proven that chronic stress can have a negative impact on health and accelerate aging. Attia shares strategies for cultivating resilience and managing stress effectively, including mindfulness practices such as meditation and deep breathing exercises. By reducing stress levels, you can promote emotional well-being and enhance longevity. There are many ways to reduce stress, and we've actually covered a lot of those books in our channel before. But what has helped me the most is another YouTuber-y thing, and that's journaling. But I actually have 2 journals that I write every single morning. One that's dedicated to talking about my day and what I need to reflect on, and the other has specific prompts. The one that I'm currently using is a Daily Stoic Journal by Ryan Holiday, but you can use whichever you like. So journaling this way has really helped me organize my thoughts and help reflect on things individually that I need to work out. I might write, I had a hard time with that project, but then ask why? What do I need to do better next time? What part of this can I control? It's just something that has helped bring out some of the deeper thoughts to surface when they arise, and then I just kind of work through them. So there you have it, Outlive by Peter Attia. It offers valuable insights and actionable advice for maximizing your health span and living a longer, healthier life. By prioritizing nutrition, exercise, sleep, and stress management, you can increase your chances of outliving your peers and enjoying a vibrant, active lifestyle well within your later years, like Kalina. And to add some accountability for ourselves, we'll be making a follow-up video of this exact video after we've tried these techniques for 6 months, because the best way to make ourselves accountable is to promise something to thousands of people on the internet that have better memory than we do. Another thing I have to work on. Thank you for watching our summary of Outlive. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more book summaries and wellness tips. And remember, it's never too late to start living your longest, healthiest life. See you next time.